Wednesday morning?
Oh, come on. They're playing my favorite song.
They're all your favorite song. What are you on?
Adderall, Xanax, and Valium, and Robitussin.
When did you become a bad influence on me?
Hey, I am under stress. My mom is in a hospital being electrocuted.
Good morning, Diana. It's good to see you.
Seriously, she gets it like every day for 2 weeks. I can't even deal. I'd never let them fuck with my brain like that.
No, you're strictly a do-it-yourselfer.
See a better anesthesiologist? Now just breathe normally. Relax, count backward from 100, and before you reach 1, you'll be asleep. When you wake up, you may feel some muscle stiffness, disorientation. Don't worry, it's completely normal. Diana? Diana? Good.
In an instant, lightning flashes, and the burst might leave me blind. When the bolt of the lightning crashes, and it burns right through my mind. It's like someone drained my brain out, set my frozen mind to thaw. Let the lethargy and pain out while I stood and watched it all. I am riding on the rising stars. I am worlds away from who I was. And they told me it would change me. Well, they don't know how to do it. I have lived a life of clouds and gray, but this is crystal clear. Wish I were here. I imagine it's remarkable and superb and austere. Wish I were here. Wish I were here.
It's euphoria, it's anger, it's the winter wind, it's fire. It kills my deepest hunger as it fills me with desire. I'm the light and heat of every sun. I must have found a magic gun. And I'm trying to enjoy it, but I'm missing all the fire. I'm feeling what I think I'm feeling. The harmony, the fear. Wish I were here. Is this someone else's trip? Do I just disappear? Wish I were here. Wish I were here.
Sweetheart, what are you doing in my electricity?
It's always about you, isn't it? I'm robo-tripping. I can't feel my legs.
I don't want you doing drugs.
That's persuasive. Coming from the Pfizer Woman of the Year. You're the one who's hallucinating.
It's my treatment. It's a miracle. Everything's different now.
I know what you mean. Plug me in and turn me on and flip the switch. I'm good as gone. It sets my skin and tricks my brain. I feel the burn. I don't feel the pain. Is my brain reborn or is it wrecked in freedom or in fear? Wish I were here. Have I lost my mind forever? Is cloudy mind clear? Wish I were here. Wish I were here. Wish I were
Natalie! Damn. This is like the 5th night in a row I've had to come find you at some random club.
Diana?
Dan,
Your 2 weeks are up. It's time to go home.
home. But shh.
Don't talk. Relax.
Okay, you can go. I'm like 70% less messed up now. Seriously, my dad's gonna be home any minute. He's bringing my mom from the hospital this morning, and you don't want to be here.
Will you call me?
Just go. Can I hide my stupid hunger take some confidence and cheer. Wish I were here. Wish I were here.
We're here!
Hey! Wow, you look great.
Oh, well, thank you. And who are you?
Who am I?
Diana, this is Natalie.
Your daughter.
Oh, of course. And this is our house?
Diana, you don't remember any of this?
I should, right?
This house and all these rooms, last Christmas or last year. Out back the dogwood blooms.
Do I really live here?
The paint, the walls, all this glass and wood, you don't recall.
How I wish I could.
Our house on Walton Way, the house with the red door. Our trip to Saint-Tropez, the whole week a downpour.
My first few steps and my first lost tooth. What, nothing yet to tell the truth.
Sing a song of forgetting, a song of the way things were not. Sing of what's lost to you, times that you never knew. Sing of not remembering when, memories that go unremembered, and then sing a song of forgetting again. That day our child was born, our baby girl's first cry, that gray and drizzly morn, I've never felt so high.
The day we met and we shared 2 beers.
Then
I forget
it's 19 years.
that Dr. Mitchell said there might be some memory loss.
Dr. Madden.
Well, see, there you go.
What a lovely cure! It's a medical miracle. With a mind so pure that she doesn't know anything.
It's there, I'm sure, 'cause memories don't die. They don't die. Sing a song of forgetting, song of the way things were not. Sing of what's lost to you,
What's lost to you?
times that you
What's
never knew.
lost to you? You never knew.
Sing of not remembering when, of memories that go unremembered, and then sing a song of forgetting.
Sing a song of forgetting. Sing a song of forgetting.
Hey, I've missed you these days. I thought you might call. It's been weeks.
I've been crazed.
Hey, have you been on the scene? 'Cause you look like a mess.
Thanks, I guess.
Are you clean?
Well, coming from you.
I don't do what you do.
Okay, how did it start?
But you took it too far.
Oh, I took it too far. Henry,
Are we
don't do this
over?
to me.
Don't say that we're over.
Don't you want us to be?
No, I want who I knew. She's somewhere in you. Hey, say, will you come to this dance? It's some spring formal dance. It's March 1st and it's cheese, but it's fun and it's free.
I don't do dances.
Do this dance with me.
Goodbye, Henry.
Natalie, wake up.
This much loss is rare, but it has been recorded. It may be partly psychogenic. At times like this, the mind tends to repress troubling memories, but they're still there. Somewhere, they tend to return in fits and starts. But it's been 2 weeks. A little loss of memory is normal and helpful in forgetting all her fears.
I couldn't give a flying fuck what's normal. We haven't had a normal day in years.
Diana, are things becoming clear with the treatment?
Well, yes.
Is life less cloudy than it was before?
Yes.
Do you still feel your head is filled with concrete?
No. And you're not a scary rock star anymore.
But what about her memory?
The memories are there somewhere. Find some pictures you can share. Keepsakes of the life that's there behind her.
Should I bring up the subject of...
Yes, but keep it light at first, that's best. Careful that she's not distressed. When the time's right, tell the rest. Remind her, you'll find her.
So let's start with something small, something personal and pretty. I bet you'll know these shiny things.
They must be tacky trinkets from, I guess, Atlantic City.
No, actually, Di, there are wedding rings.
It's going well.
Here's a flower from our wedding. It was such a sight to see. And the ceremony, everything we'd hoped.
Dad?
Well, that's how I remember it, so that's how it'll be.
It was raining, it was Portland, you eloped. I mean, Portland.
It's an open boot to right here. It's a life we can restore. We can get back what we had and maybe more. Maybe get us back to better than before.
Missing a few pictures here, aren't you, Dad? Didn't the doctor say?
The doctor said at the right time.
Oh, well then.
Here's the year we drove the west. We hit the highway in the Honda. And I took pictures everywhere we went. We saw the painted desert, the Grand Canyon, and Rhonda. And Nat heard what her middle finger meant. Here's the first house that we owned on the Walton Way. We love that place. Then we built this one on land that we both chose. And here's a pic of all of us with smiles on every face. And the photoshopping hardly even shows.
We're standing by a lake with all these ducks. And who's this little chubby girl?
That's Natalie.
This sucks.
And gonna get us back to normal. Gonna get us back to good. Gonna get back what we had and maybe more. Gonna get us back to good times and forget the things we should. Gonna get us back to better than before. We can get things back to better than before.
Fine. headline in the paper when you freaked out at the market. Here's the house on Walton Way after the fire.
Natalie,
Here's the damage to the Honda when you showed me how to park it.
Did we crush somebody's cat beneath the tire?
Yes, ours. Here's Dad at my recital, and we're wondering where you are.
I remember this. I made it to the school.
wait, you remember?
It was the year of too much lithium. I hid out in the car.
Yes!
And your swim meet just last year. I'm in the pool.
So you are.
You're getting it! You got it, Di! Hooray!
Your life has kind of sucked, I think.
You've got it, yay, hooray!
Gonna get back what I lost there. Gonna find out who I was. Gonna open up the gates and let it pour.
And if memory makes things better, well, memory always does. Gonna get us back to better than before. Make everything much better than
Won't anything be better than? I guess it must be better than before.
better than
They've managed to get rid of me, return me to the grave. ECT, electric chair, we shock who we can save. They've cleared you of my memory and many more as well. You may have wanted some of them, but you can never tell. Your brainwaves are more regular, the chemistry more pure. The headaches and the nausea will pass and you'll endure. Your son is gone forever though, of that the doctor's sure. The memories will wane, the aftershocks remain. You wonder which is worse, the symptom or the cure.
Diana, honey, you've been at this for days.
There's something missing, Dan. It's like it's tugging at me. I can almost see it.
Come to bed. If the memories are meant to come back, they will.
Oh, sorry, Miss Goodman. I just needed to talk to Natalie about some homework. I know it's late. She's not answering her. Is everything all right?
Henry,
Yes.
you remind me of someone. How old are you?
17. Bye.
I don't know. Natalie's in her room.
You've managed to get rid of me, I'm gone without a trace. But sear the soul and leave a scar no treatment can erase. They cut away the cancer, but forgot to fill the hole. They moved me from your memory, I'm still there in your soul. Your life goes back to normal now, or so they all believe. Your heart is in your chest again, not hanging from your sleeve. They've driven out the demons, and they've earned you this reprieve. The memories are gone. The aftershocks live on. But with nothing to remember, is there nothing left to grieve?
Nothing to remember.
Hey,
Hey,
so tomorrow's the dance. It's annoying, I know, but let's go.
Not a chance.
Let me know you again.
Not right now.
Okay, when? Say wait and I'll wait.
It's already too late.
There's no way it's too late. There's no way. I stayed by your side.
Just shut up and listen.
Why do I get denied?
You remind and how fucked up I can be.
Okay. Hey, let's start over, clean slate. I'll come by here at 8. If you show, then we'll go. If you don't, well, we'll see.
You just don't give up.
So don't give up on me.
Goodbye, Henry. It's been 4 weeks since the treatment, and my mind is still a mess. And what's left to be remembered, well, it's anybody's guess. 'Cause my past is like the weather, it will come and it will go. I don't even know what it is that I don't know. I'm some Christopher Columbus sailing out into my mind with no map of where I'm going or of what I've left behind. I don't know the things I don't know. I'm sure something's missing. I wish it would show. I don't know. You say take it slow, and I do, although how I do, I don't know.
Are you talking with your husband?
Well, he hasn't much to say.
Is it helping you remember?
I remember that's his way.
Puzzle come together piece by piece and row by row.
I don't know where the fucking pieces go. 'Cause I don't know how to start it, so I won't know when it's done.
Have you talked of your depression, your delusions, and your son?
My what?
Your husband didn't. I think you two should talk more.
We should talk more? That's it? I don't even remember marrying this man. It's not like I'm some sexually frustrated soccer mom.
Interestingly, the underlying challenges are similar. I'll see you next week.
But
Next week. What are you doing?
what is
Where'd
this?
you get that? It's nothing, an old music box.
We played it for the baby. Sometimes it helped him sleep.
Diana,
Him? We did have a boy.
Diana, you shouldn't.
We were still living downtown.
It's not a good idea.
My black coat thrown over my blue nightgown. You drove too fast. The lights of the sea flew past.
Please, don't.
How could I ever forget? Outside the morning was cool and wet. He had such chills, but still he lay there so still. And just 8 months old, so cold. We ran him inside, lost, worrying, wondering. That
hospital room, that blue. How could I ever forget screaming at doctors, alarmed, upset? They
I
said,
am an adult.
"Wait." They never said
What do you want?
but I was a child.
Many years ago,
Raising a child. Then a moment of dread. Someone simply said, "Your child is."
How could I ever forget?
How could I ever forget?
This was the moment
My life was set. That day that I lost you, it's clear as the day we met. How could I ever
Why would you want to remember the things that hurt you?
I want to remember everything, Dan. How did he die?
He was sick.
With what? Why wasn't he treated? What was wrong?
Something the doctors all missed. The clinic, the ER, each specialist. They said, babies cry, allergies, yes, who knows why. And I was a child, raising a child. We stayed up all night. Most nights you slept at his side. But still he just cried and cried.
He was a baby when he died, but I remember him older.
No, he was a baby. We should call Dr. Madden.
Why should we call Dr. Madden? I'm just trying to make sense of this. God, what was his name? I don't remember ever hearing you say his name. Why is that? What was his name? Tell me.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We'll go back to the doctor because we called it just in time. We'll take the pills, we'll pay the bills, we'll do more ECT.
Our son.
It's gonna be good, you'll see.
What was his name?
It's gonna be good, you'll see.
What was his name?
It's gonna be good, gonna be good, gonna be good, gonna be good, gonna be good.
What was his name? Jesus, Dad!
Natalie.
Why stay? Why stay? So steadfast and stolid, and stoic and solid. For day after every day. Why stay? Why stay? Why not simply give in and get on with living? Cause everyone knows you tried, but somehow something died all the way. Tell me why you stay, why stay, why stay? Enduring and coping and hurting and hoping for day after fucking day. Why stay, why stay? Why not simply end it? We all comprehend it. The most of the world would say it. He's better off that way to be free. And maybe so is she.
A promise, a boy says forever. A boy says whatever may come will come through. And who can know how, when all I know now to be true is this promise that I made to you. question, a boy wonders whether
A boy wonders, should I stand?
the way that they stay for year after year, for love or from fear, either way. That's the promise that I made that day.
Here's what I said to the girl who was burning so brightly, like the light from Orion above.
And still I will search for her nightly. If you see her, please send her my love. And the boy was a boy for all seasons.
The boy is
That
long,
boy is long lost to me now.
so
And the man has forgotten his reasons, but the man still remembers his vow. A promise a man says forever. A man says I'll never regret or lend you. The promise I made to stay, and I stayed true. Knowing one day we'd remember that joy. You'd remember that girl, I'd remember that boy. Till we do the promise I made, I'll make it brand new. The promise that I made to you.
For the memory, I am what might be. I am mystery. Come closer.
Dan.
Come closer.
Diana, there's nothing there.
I'm old as time and forever young. I am every song that will stay unsung. I'll find you.
Oh no!
God damn it!
Remind you.
Natalie!
Hey, come back here!
Till you name me, you can't tame me. This is one old game that I can play so well. I'm alive, I am so alive. The medicine failed and the doctors lied. I'm alive, I am dead to find. I'm alive, so alive. I'm alive.
I can't go to your dance. I have to take my mom to the doctor.
I'll drive.
Go!
Come on.
Let me help.
You can't!
Diana!
Just go!
I'm alive.
I'll try to come later.
I'll wait for you there.
Told me that the wiring was somehow all misfiring and screwing up the signals in my brain. And then they told me chemistry, that juicing up the circuitry was mixing up and making me insane. What happens when the burn has healed, but the skin has not regrown? What happens when the cast at last comes off? And then you find the break is always in another bone.
Relapse is very common, Diana. It's upsetting that the delusional episodes have returned, but it's not entirely unexpected.
They tried a million meds and they strapped me to their beds and they shrugged and told me that's the way it goes. When finally you hit it, I asked you just what did it. You shrugged and said that no one really knows. What happens if the medicine isn't really in control? What happens if the cut, the burn, the break is never in my brain or in my blood, but in my soul? What happens if the cut, the burn, the break was never in my brain or in my blood, but in my soul?
Make up your mind, this is clarity. Clarity that you did not have before. The treatment is strong, but lasts only so long. It may be your mind's needing more.
Let's say that's not it.
The ECT is powerful. It gave you your life back, but the effects fade. And additional treatments are almost always needed.
That wasn't on the form.
Make up your mind that you'll try again. Make up your mind there are moments of light. The The one thing that's sure is that there is no cure, but that doesn't mean we don't fight.
Catch me, I'm falling.
We'll return to talk therapy.
Sinking and sprawling.
There's more work to do.
Maybe I let myself fall. Watch me, I'm falling.
We might have a look at
Maybe the falling
a new drug regimen.
isn't so bad.
Your mind to be free.
Isn't so bad after all. Watch me, I'm falling. Watch me, I'm falling. Sometimes surviving.
Diana, you have a chronic illness. Like diabetes or hypertension, if you leave it untreated, it could be catastrophic.
I understand. But there has to be another way.
Stay with me, try again. Don't walk out on treatment, don't lose what you've won. You've struggled for years, but you've only begun.
My first psychiatrist told me that, according to the manual, grief that continues past 4 months is pathological and should be medicated. 4 months for the life of my child. Who makes these decisions?
It's a guideline, nothing more.
Yes. Nothing more.
Stay with me, try again. Is medicine magic? You know that it's not. We know it's not perfect, but it's what we've got. It's all that we've got.
Goodbye, Dr. Madden. What'd he say? He said I could do more ECT or go back on the meds. And what are you going to do? I'm going to take you to your dance. Mom. It's time for you to start thinking of your own happiness. It's not happiness. It's Henry. You love him.
Mom, you can't just walk out on your doctor.
Maybe I've lost it at last. Maybe my last lucid moment has passed. I'm dancing with death, I suppose. But really, who knows? Maybe I'm tired of the game, of coming up short of the rules of the shame. And maybe you feel that way too. I see me in you, a girl full of anger and hope, a girl with a mother who just couldn't cope, a girl who felt caught and thought no one could see. But maybe one day she'll be free. It's so lovely that you're sharing. No, really, I'm all ears. But where has all this caring been for 16 years? For all those years I prayed that you'd go away for good. Half the time I'm afraid that you really would. When I thought you might be dying, I cried for all we'd never be. But there'll be no more crying. Not for me. Things will get better, you'll see. Not for me. 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 You'll see. Maybe we can't be okay But maybe we're tough, and we'll try anyway. We'll live with what's real. Let go of what's past. And maybe I'll see you at last. I don't believe you. "17 years ago, your brother died of an intestinal obstruction. He was 8 months old. I'm so sorry. We never talked about that. We wanted to give you a normal life, but I realize I have no clue what that is. I don't need a life that's normal. That's way too far away. But something next to normal would be okay. Yeah, something next to normal, that's the thing I'd like to try. Close enough to normal to get by. We'll get by. We'll get by. Okay. Now go to your dance.
You look like a star, a vision in blue.
Oh, I do.
And you are. Hey, you came.
Well, I said that I might.
I thought we were through, me and you.
Not tonight.
Will your mom be okay?
Well, she might be someday.
But for now it's all fine.
She's still on my mind.
Can you leave it behind? Stay, let's see this
Am I
thing
crazy? I might end up crazy.
I'll be here for you.
You say that right here. But then give it a year, or 10 years, or a life. I could end up your wife, sitting, staring at walls, throwing shit down the stairs, freaking out at the store, running you down the street, bleeding out in the back.
Perfect for you. I will be perfect for you. So you could go crazy, or I could go crazy. It's true. Sometimes life is insane, but crazy, I know I can do. 'Cause crazy is perfect, and fucked up is perfect, so I will be perfect. Perfect for you.
So anyway, I'm leaving. I thought you'd like to know. You're faithful, come what may, but clearly I can't stay. We'd both go mad that way. So here I go. And anyway, I'm leaving. I guess that you can see. I'll try this on my own, a life I've never known. I'll face the dread alone, but I'll be free. With you always beside me, to catch me when I fall. I never get to know the feel of solid ground at all. With you always believing that we can still come through, it makes me feel the fool to know that it's not true. What doctors call dysfunction, we try to call romance. And true, it's quite a trick to tell the dancers from the dance. But rather than let chance take me, I'll take a chance. I'll take a chance on leaving. It's that or stay and die. I loved you once, and though you love me still, I know it's time for me to fly. I loved you once, and though I love you still, I know it's time for me to go.
Don't give a damn, like you never knew who I am. I am the one who knows you. I am the one you fear. I am the one who's always been here. I am the one who hears you. I know you told her that I'm not worth a damn. Know who I am. Can't you just leave me alone? I know you know who I am. Why didn't you go with her? 'Cause I'm holding on. Let me go. And I won't let go. Let me go. You don't know. I am the one who helped you. I am the one who cried. I am the one who watched while you die. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am the one who loves you. I tried pretending that I don't give a damn, but you've always known who I am. Gabe. Gabriel. Hi, Dad.
Dad? What the hell? Why are the lights off? Where's Mom?
She's
gone.
Yes.
So, it's just me and you. For now.
Yes.
Okay. We need somebody. First of all, we need some light. You can't sit here in the dark and all alone. It's a sorry sight. It's just you and me. We'll live, you'll see.
Night after night, we'd sit and wait for the morning light. But we've waited far too long for all that's wrong to be made right.
Day after day, wishing all our cares away, trying to fight the things we feel, but some hurts never heal. Some ghosts are never gone, but we go on. We still go on, and you find some way to survive, and you find out you don't have to be happy at all. Be happy you're alive.
Do you know where she went? Have you heard from her?
Oh, I've heard from her. She's staying with my grandparents.
Do they actually exist?
Yes.
So that's good, right?
Well, going home has never been a solution to any of my problems.
That's what you have me for.
Seriously? You're like number 3 on my list of issues.
You keep a list.
But you're my favorite problem.
That's all I ask.
Day after day, give me clouds and rain and gray. Give me pain if that's what's real. It's the price we pay to feel.
The price of love is lost, still we pay. We love anyway. I know you can't tell me if you're still treating her. I wonder if she's okay. I think she's working on it, and she's aware of the risks. Do you think she'll come home? It's hard to know. Right. Dan, would you like me to recommend someone for you to talk to? No, yes, I would. Thank you.